fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael's Fish Room. Today, a subscriber requested video. How do I ship fish? Now, I've done videos on how to ship fish, how I do it, but this is like start to finish, the order, everything. So I'm going to show you what I do. Hope it's interesting. Grab yourself a healthy snack and a beverage. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, welcome back. Before we get started, if you could just do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And of course, tell all your friends, I got Mike. Not only is he handsome and funny, but he's a little smart too. All right, entertaining, I'm entertaining, yeah. All right, so the first thing I do is I print the label. And that's done on my desk upstairs. I'm pretty sure you don't really need to see that. It's simply going through my shipping software, figuring out the best method to ship it, whether it's UPS or USPS. Typically, I go with what's cheapest, but sometimes UPS is a little bit more and quicker. When I say a little bit, usually it's within $1, so it's really negligible, a negligible amount. All right, this order is going to Pennsylvania, and this customer chose UPS ground. Actually, he chose standard shipping. I chose UPS ground because Pennsylvania, depending on where in Pennsylvania, it's only 2 or 3 zones, so it'll definitely get there by Friday, hopefully Friday morning. And this customer ordered a pair of dark dragon guppies, so I'm going to get a pair of dark dragon guppies. Do you want to come with? Okay. All right, fishy folks, here are the dark dragon guppies. These are actually my girlfriend's favorite, and they're quickly becoming, I mean, they've always been one of my favorite. I still think red dragons beat these out for me, but, you know, to each his own. Anyway, we have the dip and pour or viewer or specimen container. I don't know, whatever you call it. This one is one of the softer plastic ones, so it bounces instead of cracks when you drop it. There are some people, oh, what is that in there? Oh, that's just the bottom plastic part. I'm an idiot. Here's what I do, folks, and I'm trying to do this one-handed, so bear with me with this fantastic camera work. First, I put a little water in the specimen container, just enough to ship with, which is about that much for a pair. If I was doing more than a pair, I'd probably add a little bit more water, but really not a ton. Then I come here and I take my net and I grab a really sexy male. Look at that. Look at that, folks. And then we try to grab a nice, sexy prego female. Let's see. Oh, I got 2. We're just going to, hopefully one's going to jump in. Oh, that's a male. That's a female. Oh, I actually got, wow. One-handed is way more difficult. We're going to take one of the males out. This male, because he's all the way, no, no, no. Stop being a, okay. There we go. That's that. All right, we're going back over to the workbench. You know, the fish room never is neat. Well, sometimes it's organized, but I'm still in construction mode. As you can see over here, we have started construction on the other side. We got the mutt guppy tank going. Today I plan on getting at least the drains and the water line set up for that, and then maybe we'll start filling those with water and adding rows and stuff. All right, let's put the net back in the net bucket with the net care from Fritz. All right, I gotta put the camera down so I can show you what I'm doing. Stand by. Oh, hi guys. All right, so here we go. I take a little bit of the polyfill. This just absorbs ammonia while it's in the bag. Now, I've shipped fish for, I don't know, probably 8 years or so. And I have a pretty good record, so, you know, I've learned some things over the years. Sometimes stuff just happens, though. But basically, you want 1/3 water, 2/3 air. And I like to knot the bag. Some people like rubber bands. I like knots. And then you pull it tight. Now, this does a couple things. One, it decreases the chance of fish getting stuck in corners. It also gives them a little protection. Something happens to the box, it gets crushed a little. It's a little protection. And of course, you always double bag when you ship. Why? Because if it gets wet and the box disintegrates, UPS or USPS is probably going to be pretty upset. And more importantly, you could lose the fish. So then we just take the bag, we twist it like this, we make our little knot. There you go. I always cut the ends off. I learned that cutting the ends off is just neater and better from Rachel O'Leary. Like 100 years ago, I watched a video on her shipping before I started shipping. I watched all the shipping videos. But anyway, she's like, you gotta cut the tails off. And she's right, you do. So here we go. This is how they look. This is how they're gonna go into the box. Now, again, the fish room is still a little new and I'm still trying to get my system organized. These shelves that I'm looking at, they're not big enough. Like I had 3 in the other fish room and I had baskets for crap. I only have 2 with no baskets yet because the ceiling's a little lower. And I haven't really figured that out yet. So I'm still trying to figure all my shipping supplies out, how I'm going to store them and be efficient. Anyway, we take this box, which is, that's not good. We take a box that comes flat. We tape the bottom box. This is the same size box as a medium flat rate USPS box. And you can, sorry, I'm getting the stuffing, this stuff. I know, you guys are saying it, but I'm old and I'm having a brain for it. Insulation. This insulation, which is what I'm using as insulation in the box, because I don't have any styrofoam liners for this size box. And I don't really have like a system set up to store them. So this is just easier. I know it's a pain in the ass on your end. It is not as easy on my end either, but it does work and it's what I can do. So you guys will live with it. All right, let me show you what we got going on over here. So you just fill the box up with the insulation like this. I'm gonna put a little more in, obviously, to cover that bag up. And even though it's April, it is a little chilly here, still in mornings, and in a lot of the parts of the country. This is going to Pennsylvania, so we're gonna put a heat pack in. I always use the 72-hour heat packs. I don't anticipate fish being in the box longer than that. If they are, they'll probably survive anyway, but 72 hours is pretty much what I use. I also always put them in a little brown sandwich bag. Corey from Aquarium Co Op told me I should do that years and years ago. In fact, he did a video shipping me fish that I bought from him. I'll try to link that if I remember. At any rate, he suggested I do that. I've been doing it forever. It's always worked for me, so that's what I do. Shipping, much like keeping fish, you can do things different ways. This way has always worked for me, so that's what I'm going to do. So now the box looks like this. Every time you order, you get a little postcard with a promo code thanking you for your order and giving you a discount on your next order. Then we simply close the box up, tape it up so it looks like this. Then we put the ever important live fish. Now, some people say don't put that on because UPS or USPS might treat it poorly. I've never had that. I've never had anything purposely treated poorly because it says live fish, at least to my knowledge. I also tend to be very friendly with the UPS guys and the UPS drivers that I know, or that, service me or where I work or whatever, because, ultimately they're the ones taking care of the box. Now, folks, when it comes to shipping, by the way, here's what it looks like when it's done. I'm just covering the customer's name and information because nobody needs to see that. Got some more back there. All right, fishy folks, that was how I box and ship a pure strain of high quality guppies. Now I'm going to show you what I do for mutt guppies, because I sell a legitimate poop ton of mutt guppies. As a matter of fact, My mud guppy tank was pretty empty when I moved. I started breeding, got a few, but luckily I was able to buy some from local breeders, and other people shipped them to me. If you have mud guppies that you want to get rid of, I will gladly pay to have them shipped, and I will take them off your hands. But let me show you what I do. Now, this order is for a very long-time customer from West Virginia. You know who you are. Your initials are CC. Anyway, I pretty much do the same thing, except I have to make sure that I get only 5. I get them all around the same size, and I always try to do 3 females and 2 males. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes I try. Sometimes people say, can you get me red ones? Can you get me blue ones? Can you get me yellow ones? And I always try, but I mean, there's, 100 guppies in there, and I just scoop them out. So, all right, here we go, folks. I'm gonna move the camera, stand by. All right, fishy folks, this one I'm gonna actually use the water from the tank, and I'm actually gonna try to catch a couple of fish at the same time. So that's what it looks like. There's 1, maybe 2 in there that are the right size. Definitely that one in the middle, but I think I'm gonna take the rest out, and because they're a little small. I want them to grow here, and when you get mud guppies, they're ready to go. There was another female in there that probably was the right size, but I'm gonna try to get all bigger ones because I have them. So, folks, while I'm doing this and you guys are watching like, this camera work is terrible. If you guys have fish you need to get rid of and you don't want to sell them at your local fish club or donate them somewhere, you can donate them to Michael's Fish Room. I will gladly pay for them. All right, so that's 1 female. I'm gonna grab these. I got 3. I think I got 2 males and a female, which would give me 4. 1, 2. Yes. That's a nice mutt. Look at it. The tail's a little jacked up, but it's a mutt. These are gonna make nice babies. All right, we're trying to get 1 more fat female, like this one. Just 1. Just need 1. But there's other little ones in there, which we're gonna take out. Now, I know some people like to ship extra fish, and I'm doing air quotes now, just in case something happens. I'm very confident in my shipping. I don't ship extra fish. It's bad business for me. And you might say, oh, I got fish from this guy, and he sent me extra females. That's because he's unsure of his shipping, and he knows that he has a high rate of DOA. Could be a she, you never know. All right, let's take a look. So we got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 boys, 3 girls, all about the same size. Very nice. CC, you're gonna love these mutts. All right, folks, put them down over here, put the net back in the net soak. Now, these are a little bit different. I use a big bag for these, and I'll show you that. I'm gonna flip the camera around, stand by, refill your snack and beverage if you need to. Oh, hello again. All right, these we use the big bag like this. There's a little bit more water because of course they are 5 instead of 2. Now, fishy folks, one of the best practices when you're shipping fish is to fast the fish for 2 days before you ship. And this does a few things. 1, it helps clean out their inside so that they're not, I'm fine, pooping in the bag and peeing in the bag and clouding their water or dirtying their water. And it also ensures that when they get to their new destination, they eat. Kind of a twofold thing. All right, I'm gonna add some more water. Stand by. We're gonna add water from the hose. Just a little. Now you might be saying to yourself, but Mike, what about dechlorinator? First of all, I'm on a well. I don't have to worry about that. I love my well water, by the way. Second of all, in my other fish room, if I wasn't on a well, I would have a carbon block system to take out the chlorine. Yeah, that hose is hooked up to my auto water change system. So, it would be filtered if I had that set up, but I don't. I may eventually add my filters that I had in the other fish room, but probably not because I don't really need to. I've done the water tests. The only thing I have a concern of is, like, next winter if we get heavy snow, I'm gonna have to check the water just to make sure that the nitrate level isn't high, because sometimes when you get a lot of snow or rain, you get that runoff into the well. So, I mean, same thing in the spring and summer when you get a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain here lately, but I checked the water yesterday, actually, because I'm a geek like that, and it was fine. All right, CC, I gotta go get a box for inside, because I don't have any more smaller boxes in here. Nope, that one's too big. All right, I'm gonna go get another box, show you what I do. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, same thing as the other order. Build the box. Try to get the tape right. Put a little insulation in. Same thing as before. Put the fishies in. Put more insulation in. How we doing, folks? Almost done. You guys want to see this? I had a bunch of people suggest this video to me. I don't know, it's boring to me, but I guess you guys want to see it, so. Now, this is a longtime customer. I'm going to give her a present. I have a ton of Northfin food that the company has given to me, including little tiny bags that I can give away. So I'm going to give her one of those bags. Stand by. All right, I'm going to give her a little tiny bag of Krill Pro from Northfin. I love the Krill Pro. Krill is great for the fish. This has 42% protein. I've been using this for a really long time in the fish room. And I like it. Anyway, CC, this is for you. We got the heat pack in there, in the little bag. We got the discount card and the thank you. Then we simply tape it up. Now, CC has chosen next day. So it is a UPS shipment next day. It'll be to her door by 11 a.m. tomorrow. Estimated. There you go. We're done. All right, fishy folks, let me know if you have any questions down below. If you have mutt guppies you want to get rid of, send me an email, a contact form through my website, and we can work it out. And I think that does it. Don't forget to check out the website, michaelsfishroom.com. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye! All right. I'm fine. Now, fishy folks, when you ship fish, the best practice that I've learned, I'm going to add some more water. The best practice that I've learned is simply, that's a brain fart. Complete brain fart. I have no idea what I was going to say. None. It's going to be a great blooper, though. Oh, I remember now.